We got something special, man. So I'm glad we got the win and looking forward to the next couple games.
There's a belief with this group, Paolo. Take us through the last couple minutes of this game. What was said? What was talked about? What did you guys lean on to pull out this victory?
Lean on each other, lean on our defense, lean on our communication, holding guys, accountable. And, it was constant talk going on in the huddle on the court from everybody, all 12 guys. So just proud of the way we, stepped up and accepted the challenge tonight.
Jalen tried to block every shot in the fourth quarter. Take us through what you saw. Great job on Donovan Mitchell. What did you see from him in your entire defensive effort?
Yeah, that's the heart and soul, Jalen. I just told him right here, he a dog. I feel like that's his game right there that he won for us. With his defense, his energy, covering for me on my dumb turnovers, just him being there to cover for everybody. That's what he do on top of making shots on the other end. You can't ask for nothing more out of your guard. So just proud of him, and, he do everything.
You did it again when your team needed you, Paolo. Enjoy this one. Congrats.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Here we go.
Welcome in, fourth quarter family. It's your boy, fourth quarter Tritty, and I am so excited for what we got in store for you today. The Orlando Magic. Yes, the Orlando Magic. It is a time to be an Orlando Magic fan, let me tell you. This is one of the best years to be a Magic fan to date that I can think of, because for so many years when I've told people I'm a Magic fan, they've looked at me and we're like, man, I'm sorry. It'll get better. This is something I'm familiar with. Growing up in Wisconsin, after I moved here from Florida, we're raised to be Packer fans, and we're raised to hate the Bears. So anytime we come across someone who says, yeah, I'm a Bears fan, you get the same treatment I've always gotten when I've said I'm a Magic fan. You look at them and you say, it'll get better. My deepest condolences. And, you go from there. Tell you what, this season is nothing like any other. The Orlando Magic have had some pretty impressive eras. We had the Shaquille O'Neal era with Penny Hardaway. We had the Dwight Howard era when he was going Superman. And now we are in the era where we are a cornerstone blue chip defense led by my man, Paolo Banchero. What I'm about to say is going to get me a lot of heat, but when I watched Paolo Banchero in his rookie year, I could not help but have comparisons in my head to, man, this is kind of how LeBron James looked when he was a rookie. Just so strong, raw. He knew how to get into the post, and he was a dominant athletic talent. Tell you what I didn't expect. I didn't expect Paolo to be such a good shooter. And his 3-point wasn't there the rookie year. That's okay. But Paolo was a much better mid-range shooter and a shooter out of the post than I expected. I thought he was going to be more of a grit and grind type of guy, but no, he showed in his rookie year flashes of what could be one of the top 5 basketball players in the NBA. Paolo in his rookie year was pretty dominant, I would say, for this team. And my man scored 20 points. He had 3.7 assists, 7 rebounds, but he shot 29% from the 3, which was pretty bad, but he did shoot 42% from the field. He blew me away. He blew a lot of people away, because I know I wasn't the only one who was like, Jabari Smith, he might be the guy. Supposedly the next Kevin Durant. I want the next Kevin Durant on my team. But I did have a feeling. I had a feeling that Paolo was going to be better. I just didn't know it was going to be this much better. Paolo in his rookie year, that man has jacked his field goal percentage up to 49%. And this is the most impressive thing I think I've seen so far, and I think a lot of scouts would agree. He is shooting 39% from 3. 39%. Did anyone see this coming? Because I sure know I didn't. He's still averaging the 7 rebounds a game, but he's up to about 5 assists a game, and we've all seen it. If you're an actual Magic fan and just a hoop fan in general, he's got great playmaking ability. He has great vision. The big step that I myself would like to see, and other people would like to see is the defense. He's not an elite defender, but the thing is he has all the traits to be an elite defender. That's really where the Magic have shined this year. Last year, they were in top 15 for defense, but this year, they are top 5 in almost every major defensive stat you can think of. The Orlando Magic are only allowing 109 points a game. And once upon a time, that may sound like a lot, but in this day and age, that's amazing. The only teams that are doing better are Minnesota and Houston. They are holding teams to 23 assists a game, which, once again, the only team doing better is Houston. And let's give some flowers to Houston. Houston has been amazing, but that's a video for a different day. 8.6 steals a game. Yeah, that's right. But the only thing I would like to see them do better is blocking. We're top 10 at 5.6, but honestly, I think we have the length to be a lot higher in that category. This Magic defense deserves all the credit because offensively they're good, but they're not dominant. They don't have a lot of three-point shooting, and they're not in any of the top 10 statistically for any of the offensive stats, really. What we do have is a championship caliber defense. And let's all say Jalen Suggs is probably the driving force behind that. He is the Tony Allen to the Memphis Grizzlies. He is the Kawhi Leonard to Toronto and San Antonio. He is Paul George to the Indiana Pacers. This man is a go-go gadget bunny. He does everything. The win against Cleveland the other night, this man was trying to block every shot. You heard it. You heard it here at the beginning of this video. This man put out so much energy that you just love to see as a fan. You don't even got to be a Magic fan. You can watch these guys and just admire as a fan of basketball the effort they put in. Jalen Suggs is a dog. Markelle Fultz is a dog. Wendell Carter is a dog. Franz Wagner is a dog. I mean, they got some men on this team that are just so damn fun to watch. Potential for this team is so just through the roof. And let me tell you, when I see Wagner, Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner has been amazing. We got two men that are just dominant. And Wagner kind of reminds me of a mix between Kyle Slow-Mo Anderson and James Harden. Because that man has some of the filthiest Euro steps and spin gathers you could ever think to see. It's just incredible to watch. And big brother Mo Wagner, he's been very impressive off the bench. If you can get a big man scoring double digits off the bench and being that physical of a presence, trying to bully everybody he gets in front of, like, that's what you want out of a gritty blue chip team. We can't forget to talk, if we're talking bench players, let's talk about the best in the business. Cole Anthony. This man is literally a walking bucket. Go hop on 2K right now. It's going to call that man a walking bucket. And that's what he is. He can jump. He can dunk. He can pop threes. He can slash. He can shoot. He can play make. This man would start on almost any other team. And he could damn well start on this team. But I think he's embraced being the spark plug of the second unit. I think he's embraced knowing that the second unit, there's no one who can touch this man when he steps on the court. And let's not forget about our favorite substitute teacher, Joe Ingles, because this man, literally, every time I watch him, I'm like, are we sure he's a basketball player? Because this man literally looks like if he threw on a vest and a blazer, he could be a coach. An Ingles fan before he came to Orlando. I just never watched him much when he was in Utah. That's the honest to God truth. But I got to say, he's won me over, and I think he's won the whole Orlando Magic fan base over. A good veteran who likes to share the ball. He knows how to lead. He's been on good teams, And this man is just a very, very good locker room guy. And that's what Orlando has needed for so long. We've needed good locker room guys. This might not be a popular take, but a lot of people were calling for Julius Randle, which I love Julius Randle. Love him. A lot of people were saying Donovan Mitchell. Everyone's saying, bring the big star in. This is the year to get a big star. He can push us ahead. But that scares me to death. Because when I watch the Magic, I see a team that plays for each other. I don't see ego. I see a team that is working off of one another. They're giving it their all every night. They're sweating together. They're putting in the work together. They're taking the hits together. They're going through the grind together. This is an absolute brotherhood, and it's been so nice to see a team like this, a young team, putting the pieces together in front of us. This has been the year where Jalen Suggs has taken, he's a bust label, straight off and put himself into one of the top tier defenders in the league. This is the year where, Jonathan Isaac can't stay healthy. What can he be? Well, let's find out. We're going to see this year. This is the year where Paolo Banchero can't be more. All the doubters, they're being real quiet this year. I understand bringing in a piece, but I don't want to see a face. The Donovan Mitchell thing, I hate it. I'm okay with Donovan Mitchell. He's a hell of a scorer, but I want to see what these guys can turn into, because I think next season, Paolo, maybe even second half of this season, Paolo could be a 25, 10, and 8 guy. He could be a double-double guy. There's no reason he can't. He has all the ability in the world. Franz can score with the best of them. He has every tool in the basket. You need a Euro, you need a lay, you need a midi, you need a 3. He's got every tool. This man could be in there with the top scorers in the league. He's got that ability. And we haven't even talked about the young guys. And they're all young, but I'm talking the young guys. Anthony Black. This man hasn't had much sample size, but when he's been out there, we've seen an elite defender who's willing to pass the ball. Jet Howard, we haven't seen him much, but we know he can lace it. So when he puts it all together, we know we're going to be seeing a hell of a team. We already got a hell of a team, but the future's bright in Orlando. I know everyone around is thinking playoffs this year, and everybody said it was a fluke. It was a fluke. But right now, we are sitting pretty nice, I would like to say. We're number 2 in the whole East, and people, the haters, going to be like, well, the East is weak. It's not a lie, but I mean, number 2 in the East is still something to be proud of. No one thought we were going to be up there with the Bucks and Celtics, but we're here. And let me tell you right now, the Orlando Magic are here to stay. One final thing before I let you guys go, because I don't want to keep you here all day. We don't like going over that 15-minute mark. So if you don't mind, like, subscribe, follow me. Put down in the comments what video you would like to see next. We're going to do deep dives of teams, players. We do it on the other channel about the NFL. So we're here all year. We're here all week. We're here all day. Can't say enough how much I appreciate the Fourth Quarter family. Always thank you for rocking with me. And I'm signing off, but I'll see you back on our next upload.